Good morning, everybody. Thank you for coming. We appreciate you coming today. Breakfast is sponsored by Moshe Frankel Levium Gallery, who watches us on YouTube. So thank you. You can sponsor us even if you're on YouTube. Anybody wants to sponsor breakfast, please let me know. Help yourself to the breakfast. The Torah says, Hashem beirachas Avraham Bakol. God bless Avraham Bakol. So some of the commentators say, actually it's an opinion of the Gemara. It says that God blessed Avraham with a daughter named Bakol. He had a daughter called Bakol. Why is there such an opinion? Because in order to be filled, you have to have a son and a daughter. That's the mitzvah peri verivia of having that kind of mitzvah. So therefore, according to the opinion in the Gemara, that he had a daughter called Bakol. So the question that's raised by the commentators, if he had a daughter called Bakol, why did he have to go all the way to Aram to find a bride for Yitzchak? Before Matan Torah, you can marry your sister. He could have married Bakol. Why did he marry Bakol? So one of the Tosfos answers that the reason being is because she was too young. But there's a question here, because what do you mean she was too young? Avram was informed after the Akedah that Rivka was born, so which means Bakol was born before then, because Sarah died, she couldn't have a child afterwards. So therefore, what kind of excuse is she's too young? So the Zohar Baruch explains that what happened is that once the Akedah took place, is that it was told to Avram that Rivka was going to be the bride for Yitzchak, so therefore, even though she was young, but it was going to be acceptable. Before that, she was too young, and that's why she wasn't married. So what happened to Bakol? If Avram had a daughter called Bakol, what happened to her? So according to some of the Mefarshim, if you look into this week's Torah portion, it says God came to be masbet, to eulogize Sarah Lubkosa and to cry. There's a small letter chaf in the word Lubkosa. If you take out the letter chaf, it says Lubita. So another, according to this one opinion, is that when Avram came to eulogize Sarah, he also came to eulogize his daughter Bita. Bakol as well. So that's the way, according to that. However, there's another medrash which contradicts this, which says that when Lavan saw the caravan of Eliezer and he saw the jewelry that Rivka was being given to Eliezer, he ran out because he thought that maybe they're going to write him a shidduch with the daughter Bakol. That's according to the medrash. So what happened to Bakol? That she exists or not? It's obviously for interpretation, but just an interesting way of looking at the Gemara and some of the Medrashim dealing with Avram, the possible daughter of Bakol. Have a wonderful day.
Didn't Rashi say that Rivka was 3 years old when Yitzchak married her?
She was 3 years old.